update some playlists, create some new playlists, because like I want to create a V Rising playlist, you know, that goes through all the V Rising stuff that we've done. Because I've been doing a lot in V Rising.
Yeah.
Well, it's a game that I personally really enjoy. I mean, I do have times where I find it excessively frustrating because, you know, sometimes I just can't, my fingers aren't fast enough for fighting the boss.
Yeah. It's definitely one of them games that I don't have the skills to be able to play that.
But I love doing the castle building. Castle building was the thing that drew me to the game. And then it was a whole little bit of manufacturing, so can't automate it, but that's okay. Yeah, and let me refresh chat. There we go. I lost all 5 of my viewers. Alright, now... How do I want... Oh! Duh! I was making this so much more complicated on myself. I forgot about the second lane and third lane loaders. So I was left sitting there going, how the hell am I going to run this?
Looks like you back up.
Oh, yes, I'm back up. Yeah, it doesn't take me long to get back up anymore. I'm quick on the take now. All right, so that goes there. That goes there. That goes there. This goes here. Besides, you want to see what I'm doing, you know.
Yeah.
What kind of a hell? What the hell kind of mess is he making now?
Yeah. It's always really handy to have your stream up over in the background. So it'd be like, hey, I'm doing this. You should look at this, and I'd be like, oh, I can just tab over.
Yep. That way you don't have to wander over to wherever I'm at. Holy crap, I got that perfect. Look at this. I drug that other line to a point. I was like, okay, I probably have to stop here and let me go make sure I'm lining up. And then this is where it lined up at. I mean...
Yeah, it's always good when you don't plan things to line up as good as they do, but they just do. So that's nice. Like, that was not planned, I swear.
Alright, now... Second lane loader. There it is.
Okay. Hopefully this is big enough. Alright, so do you know the size of these transport thing you want to use?
I have no idea.
No.
I have clues 0.
Let's see. Do you have the thing available?
Yes.
Okay. Transport ship port.
That's what I think. I mean, the one thing I know that has to be built over there is the warehouse.
Okay, so construction warehouse.
That's one that I know for certain.
Size 31 by 12 by 21.
It's a little bit it's a little big.
Transport ship port is also 31 by 6 by 21. Okay, so the middle number is the height.
Yes.
Okay.
Which makes it confusing.
Yeah. At least it tells me the size of the actual piece. I don't have to go and wonder how big that is. I can just hover over it and it tells me. Tight power consumer. Transport ship.
You don't say.
You know, yeah. Okay, so I'm roughly gonna need a. It's gonna be. So I say 62 by 42. That's roughly the size. So we'll say. That way I can corner off an area. Say it goes here. Ooh, actually. Put it this way. I just need more foundation. I've used up almost all of the foundation that was over here.
Why am I not crushing this? Oh, because for the steel I can't crush it. Damn it.
Yeah.
Oh wait, yes I can. That'll fix that. Okay. I need another crusher. I had been no thought. Where's the crusher in my... Oh, there you go. Now you got big power poles. Is that a power pole in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
Yeah, now I've got the real man power pole.
Oh, this works perfectly.
No, yeah.
So if I put that there, maybe not. Hmm. So I'm trying to get it to make the tier 2 plates so it'll actually keep up with the machine. But the belt kept overriding itself. Okay, I hope that's working. Alright, it's got those parts being made now. Alright, let's get that going. Now it's going to be a matter of running another extra long belt in a convoluted fashion. Alright, it's time to run like that. Oh. Before I do anything else, let's get our next research going. Oh. This looks like it could be handy. So we'll continue the research on that.
Yeah, that could be real handy. I believe Giant said the efficiency stuff is all infinite.
Yeah.
Research.
But still,
like Dyson Sphere.
But still, it makes it where we got a bit better of a situation going on.
Yep. Which is good. I'm glad they added that. So it makes it less of a pain to have to go further and further out.
I'm making a bunch more belts. And a few more slopes. Yeah, see, like I said, yeah, getting ourselves some factories that are just making this base material to throw into a... I mean, I call it base material, but, you know, the conveyors, the foundation.
Yeah. Yep. The stuff you normally go to the store to go buy. Stuff you're always constantly running out of.
Put that there. I've got into a habit now of building my belt first and then going and turning on the output. That way, if I suddenly discover that I need to make a redesign on a belt, I'm not picking up random material in my pocket.
Yeah. That could definitely make a semblance of sense.
this needs to go to... Alright, let's put a loader on here so I can aim.
It automatically rotates the loaders if you aim at the building.
Oh, I saw that.
Makes it really, really easy. Quick. Alrighty.
Alright, that'll take care of that. Well, I figured I'd work on the hard stuff first, and then the belts for the stuff that I already had being made, you know? Craft, I need another loader. Got our lifts. So yeah, one more loader. Man, I'm setting this thing up to where okay, let's do this way. Don't want to run any risks there. Oh, yeah, see, like this one. I built it backwards.
Yeah. Now that could be a thing, too, is if you could aim the left side of belt and it automatically just goes, okay, we're going this direction.
That would be handy. Personal opinion.
That way you don't have to open the pie menu each time. This little streamlined stuff. Seen on the roadmap that they do have plans for quality of life changes and whatnot, stuff that's requested by the community.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what they do.
Yeah.
All right, there goes the energy cells. Now, I want to make sure this actually loads into this container. Or if I have to move this container and put a loader on it.
Yeah. Every time you build a fresh factory, you got to make sure it works.
Yep, nope, that doesn't work. Okay.
I've had too many times where I built a whole entire factory and it's like, okay, it's running, and then walked away, and you know, 5-10 hours later, wondering why the heck I'm not getting what I built, not getting the material, and I go back and go, oh, because of this one mistake.
Yep. Gotta.
It's not working.
Gotta go find the. Hey, Ashes, what's going on? We've just about got this set. But hey, at least now I remember why I was making the energy cells.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I needed them for the drones. So we could do the construction.
Ah.
Oh, other way around. All right. Yay! So it's not two separate factories I just finished building today, Tundra. It's just one big factory because the end goal was to get the maintenance drones.
Yeah.
Because now, when we look at our crafting, now the construction warehouse looks easy. You know, granted, it takes power. But both the construction ship port, well, just the construction ship port. The construction ship port is what I need. Oh, I better go snag some of those energy cells before he uses them all. Can I just take stuff off the belt? That'd be nice.
Yep.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Now, back over this. Structure ship port. All right, I have everything in my pocket except for the maintenance drones, and we'll be able to get the construction ship port built. And how big is it? Not nearly as big as the things you and I were talking about. It's only 17 by 6 by 11.
Mm-hmm.
And we need how many maintenance drones? 20. Hey, look at that. We have 20. All right. Go to our big empty space over here that we're setting up for our construction stuff. Because I have no idea how this works.
Yep. Yeah, I'm building a new area onto what I was building to just for the port.
All right, construction ship port. Hey, look at that. No grid connection. Because it wants high voltage. Go figure. Alright, I'll get high voltage in a second. I'm going to grab a quick smoke. Because I mean, even hitting the F1 and the information they give, hitting F1 on the different bits and pieces of how stuff works in the game, they've gone pretty detailed into it, and they're actually they do a really great job of explaining it. Every once in a while, you gotta reread it.
Yeah. And I kind of needed to. I mean, they're kind of reworking a lot of systems that people are used to, so. And doing the modular stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like you need to explain that in great detail.
And like I said, they've done a really good job with it, but you gotta reread it to go, oh, wait a minute, that's how this works. It's kind of like this is an off-screen thing, off-grid thing, but Giant was at a particular stage in his game and couldn't figure out how to get a particular thing to work. We won't talk about what it was. But I logged into his game and went, well, let me take a look, see if I can figure it out. And I went and took a look, and I was like, oh, okay, this is what this thing says. And then I went to go explore over to an area to go figure out this thing. And then after taking a closer look at it and then rereading it again, I was like, oh, that's why it's got this listed so many times. And once I figured that out and showed him it, he's like, "Oh, missed that."
Yeah.
Because then it was like, "This is so easy. How do we miss that?" I will say this: it required heavy use of elevators to dig, because digging down to where we had to go, I think we had to dig down 70 floors to get what we were looking for. But so once we get to that point, once we can actually get the construction stuff going, because I'm not going to build anything else until after this radar tower is built.
Uh-huh.
So, but once we know we've got the construction parts being made, we got the ships doing the things that they're supposed to do, all that kind of fun stuff. And I'm so thankful to have a partner with me to help out with, these projects, because, they're interconnected. What I'm doing over here, what he's doing over there are heavily interconnected. Unfortunately, he's building completely from scratch, and I'm going to rob from Peter to pay Paul.
Yeah, but I like building from scratch though, because then it allows me a lot of more freedom to
It does.
design where I want stuff to go.
Well, and when I wrap up with what I've got set up here, then I can always come over there going, "All right, what do you need?" So it's working in tandem with each other. It's not so much as I give Tundra a job and say, "All right, I need this," and he goes, "Okay, I'm gonna go build it."
Yep.
I do try to come and help. I mean, even like the research stuff. I spent on that last stream. I spent how long drilling that tunnel to run oil to your base?
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, this is stuff that happens. Okay, now, after I research this mining efficiency, I'm going to research the incinerator for you. The reason I'm researching the incinerator for you is so that you have something to dump all your trash in.
Yeah. I mean, I've just been deleting it.
Well, that's true. You can do that, and that doesn't use up power.
Yeah. It just goes into the ether.
All right. Well, then I am going to see what these large power poles are all about. I'll make 7 of those.
I've damn near, because I have other stuff in my inventory, but I've damn near done 3 inventories worth of biomass.
Oh man.
These, if you ever need biomass at the start of a game and you're near a heavily forested area, these jungle trees,
Oh yeah.
they give so much biomass. It's freaking insane.
All right, we're gonna try to. So it's
Super thick.
interesting to point out though that it seems like a construction ship wants to be built on the foundation, but I don't think it has to be because it runs off high voltage. So you got to run a line to it anyways.
Yeah. I think I was looking at that too, where you'll see on some buildings when you hover over them that it says foundation required.
Yeah.
So, and if it doesn't say that, I suppose, yeah, you can just throw it on the dirt.
Alright, we're going to try putting down one of these power poles. That thing's huge.
Seeing it. Damn. Now that's a real man's power pole right there.
will it reach? Oh, okay, so we do get more range. We get 5 extra meters.
And each block is 2 meters.
Right. So we didn't get that much out of it.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
I am 1.2 meters too far away. Because it includes the elevation.
Yep.
Which I think is great, but at the same time, holy crap, is it annoying. So that means now I can bring this here. And that should be long enough. There we go. Alright, now.
Need more foundation. Couple more 1,000 foundation, I think I'll have it.
I don't know, it does give a fair distance when going straight.
Just need those high voltage line, or those really long ones like in Factorio, Satisfactory, where they just go super, super far between poles.
Really? The path's blocked? Alright. Construction panel. Oh, construction ship we can... No construction site assigned. Oh, there's currently no construction site assigned. Construction sites get assigned once there is enough construction material present at the construction site. Okay. So that's the construction ship that's going to build that big freaking radar tower. Alright, now the other thing I was looking at building was the transport ship. Alright, so I need... Now this also needs high voltage grid. Holy crap, that thing's huge. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're going to have the transport ship. The transport ship's going to take the construction material from your location and bring it here. So I'll need to build the construction warehouse here as well. Okay. That's a lot of space.
Yep. I just severely expanded my building space over here.
Grab a little bit.
To house those material, or house those buildings.
Yeah, that's what I was just looking at going, okay, I might need to do some things and some stuff and some doings.
At least I know my city blocks are going to be somewhat close to what I need. Might need to incorporate a couple blocks, but
I think I'm going to
my
get...
city blocks are currently 33 by 33.
I think I want to get more of a habit. I mean, at least pipelines I can run vertically, you know?
Yeah.
Why is that not working? Oh, it is working. Okay. It's just not producing anything right now because that's going to this machine. Oh, because because our fuel's full. That's why. That's why it's not doing anything. Okay. I'm okay with that.
Why aren't you working? Because I've made everything I can make. Oh.
I'm okay with that problem.
Cool.
Fill that out completely. Let's destroy this. Alright, I just threw down a ass load of foundation grid.
You take a look at the map in MySpace yet?
Oh, nice. We've got about equivalent. Jesus. Actually, no, I'm looking closer at it. I'm stretched out more longer. I'm more of a rectangle.
Yeah.
But yours is going to be easier to work on because you got a nice flat area.
Yeah, it actually was relatively flat. It took forever to get it to where I could actually build.
Well, I came over here because
Literally 90% of the time so far had been spent just drilling trees.
Alright, construction. Back over to here. Okay, I've got the circuit boards. That's the construction warehouse. So I'm put the transport ship next to that. So I need polymer boards and advanced machinery parts. Polymer boards I can actually grab from right here because I have plenty. Machinery parts I don't have going into a storage. Whoa, what's going on here? Something happened to one of my belts.
Are you doing a mass deletion?
Well, I mean, luckily it hadn't stopped production at all. Oh. Because it hadn't stopped production at all, I don't need that belt going there. I could use that for something else. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I'm sure I'll forget by the next game.
Usually how it goes, huh?
Alright. Advanced machinery parts. What am I missing? Grab those. What do they need that I don't have in my pocket? Or, wait a minute. Yeah, no, I can make those. and I can make machinery parts. So why is it not?
You need something like liquid.
Oh, wait a second. 519, 259. I can make 259. No, it's just being weird. Oh, that is... Ooh, that's not good. You know what? These are unnecessary anymore. So we're going to remove those. And we'll let both miners dump into this thing. Because it's not like I'm going to be using these burners anymore. Not unless let's have the steam power going. But this is not running. Oh, that's why. Okay, I can fix that really quickly. Maybe. So that'll get set properly. Don't have a good enough drill over here. Now, how do I... Can you make a second one? Oh man, I ran out of loaders. Okay. Okay, hopefully that helps our situation. A little low on Ignimore over here. watching how this is running. I'm over that one line to get backed up. Looks like it is. Well, with a supply-demand issue, Chandra. Alright, there we go. I think we're in better shape now. Hey, it's coming in bursts, but that will take care of that issue. I had practically no coal make it down here where I was working, so I was trying to figure out why my steel wasn't working. It's just not producing enough steel.
Yeah.
Well, I came over to steal some advanced machinery parts, but there weren't any to steal.
Yeah. It happens.
Alright, well, then. Alright, I'm gonna grab a smoke while my robot makes advanced machinery parts.
That's what they're for.
Not the machine, my character.
Yeah.
The energy cells are doing okay, but that's only because it's choking on the steel.
That's funny.
I want to make another steel smelters, but I'm kind of scared to as well because this is in a precarious balance at the moment. Oh, good. This is still working the way I wanted it to. Good. I mean, it's not choking that bad of a steel, but it is having a pause. 4 seconds. It takes 4 seconds before it gets enough steel. Uses 3. Output is 20 a minute. Input's 10 a minute. Okay. Okay. Well, we can do a second one. Just barely. I know. I said I was gonna go have a smoke, but then I saw things that I was thinking, and yeah.
Yeah. That's how it goes.
Let's make another smelter. Maybe not. Alright, now we can make a smelter. And we need a loader. Actually, we need 3 loaders. And we're going to change this belt. Oh, that's going to take a minute. I'm still making parts. That's right. I was making 200 parts. It's still making those.
Yep. Need to invest in some crafting speed. If we can.
I'm working on it. I can only research one thing at a time.
Yeah, my only complaint is the research speed is a little too slow, I think. Especially as we get into you get into the later stages.
I don't mind it
It's like
so much.
where you're waiting literal hours to do one thing, even if you have like enough supplying.
Well, no, what I'm saying is I don't mind because you wind up with still lots of other stuff to be working on.
All right, it's just in the early stages, especially, it's really noticeable.
Yeah.
It's just like I got everything built to make what I want to make next. I just gotta wait for this research.
Yep.
I'll go watch YouTube videos. Come back, hopefully it's done.
I wound up just laying out more foundation while I was waiting.
Yeah.
But foundation doesn't take but a couple of seconds to lay down.
Yeah.
I'll be excited once I lay down the transport ship. Because I think that might be where we start really making use of our filter loaders.
Yeah, because you definitely want to use it to its fullest extent if you could. Considering how massive they are. I love the scale of it, though. Definitely am.
Yeah, I mean, I think I've seen it before over on Giant's server. Okay. So now, second smelter. That goes here. Ah. All right, run one steel crusher to run 2 smelters. Well, I mean, because now, much like Satisfactory, now I'm starting to actually really look at the numbers. What do I need per minute? What do I need to build to achieve the per minute? And just like in Satisfactory, first, I start off with I want my end goal. All right, now we've got all the machines built for the end goal, and now let's figure out how we're supposed to balance this thing. Because I ain't Satisfactory, especially when I run a dedicated server, I'm like, I'm not worried about being balanced. It's going to run for the next 24, 48 hours, and it'll all be backed up anyways. Until you get to some of those higher tier stuff in Satisfactory, and you come back 4 days later to the dedicated server, and the box is still only a quarter full, and you're like, what? First time I had that happen was with the heavy modular frames. Now, I came back into the game like 3 days afterwards, and I saw that the box was only a quarter full of the heavy modular frames. I'm sitting going, how long does it take to make these? No, this should be full. And then I start following the line going, oh, I got a belt that's completely empty. Hold on. What am I not getting? And I was like, oh, I need more of that. And then I go downstairs and I look at what all I've got set up. And I've got all the materials to get it by speed. I just need to build the machines. So it's like, throw down the machines, hook everything up. All right, add that all to the belt. I do like the fact that I don't have to build mergers on the belt for the game here in Foundry, but the conveyor balancer, I feel like could use something.
Like,
I mean, it is your splitter, but it only splits it twice. Oh, there we go.
you just throw another splitter in line.
Yeah, but then you got to decide on where on the line you go through the splitter so that you can make sure you're, splitting in a more even frame rather than the 3-way splitters that we get in Satisfactory.
Yeah, it takes up a little more room, but you can split like that. You set the inputs and outputs.
Sort that.
Let's see. The only great thing that's not, or the only bad thing that's not great about these large power poles is since it takes elevation into account, getting this hooked up to
Yeah.
It's like, what? It's like, it's too far. It's just like, yeah, because you decided to make the power pole like 10 times taller than the freaking transformer. This is ridiculous.
Oh wait, if you put a transformer right next to it, it still can't reach?
If you put it right next to it, it'll reach. But if you put it 2 squares away, it won't. It has to be right on top of it.
Oh, now I'm out of steel beams. Damn it. Oh, that's why it wouldn't let me build it. I didn't have enough steel beams to begin with. I didn't have enough steel beams for both the advanced parts and for the steel beams it wanted. Okay. Now, that makes sense.
Oh, I just figured out why as well. Something.
Oh.
So, the reason that you have to put a large power pole right next to, like, literally touching the transformer when they're both on the same level grid is because I think the connector for the transformer, for the large one even, is the small power pole, so that you only get that length of the small power pole to the large power pole. So the cable's counting only that distance. And because the pole's so much taller. Because as far as these large power poles go, I should be able to easily, put the power pole away from the transformer, but I think it's counting the transformer as a small power pole.
Okay.
So it only goes the small power pole length.
Oh, I think it depends on what you have in your pocket.
Well, I don't have any small power poles in my pocket. They're all large.
Okay.
So, and that's why it was when I was connecting from the transformer, just with the cable, it wanted me to put down a small power pole.
So that needs more.
Because it counts that transformer as a small power pole.
More advanced machinery parts and polymer boards. And, I feel silly because, I'm building the stuff for the sake of building it because I don't know what it does or how they function with each other. And even looking at the F1, information, mining efficiency. Every completed research of mining efficiency, endless research, lets you generate more ore per mining action. Mining action means whenever an ore item is generated by any of your mining buildings, imagine you have reached 50% mining efficiency. That would mean for every second ore mined, one additional free ore is generated without it being removed from the ore source. For ore vein core mining, it means that less fracking liquid is consumed. Pump jack efficiency. The pump jack efficiency research behaves exactly like the mining efficiency. Okay. Good to know.
Man, that level of detail and explanation. It's like, yeah.
Well, I mean,
here's exactly how it works.
I understood what they're saying.
Yeah. I like it. All right.
Okay, we're gonna do this so we can have an office.
Yeah, you gonna build headquarters?
Oh no, I'm researching the office furniture and then the executive office furniture.
Yeah, I already had that researched in my game. I haven't got to build it yet, but
I held off.
I
I held off on it because I'm going, well, that's silly.
I mean, why not though? Yeah, it's like I love that. Just it's there if you want it.
Well, that's not how I wanted to do that. I'm gonna need more steel beams. Hey, Frostbite. Hey, man, how'd your gig go last night? I hope it went well. Oh, build that second smelter, though. That's exactly what this needed. That's all it needed to keep all the machines running non-stop.
Just need a little push.
Of because I currently have 151 maintenance drones available now. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, Frostbite. Was it the venue or the equipment? And I'm just curious. If you don't want to talk about it, just say I don't want to talk about it. So I get it when you wind up with a show like that, and sometimes you like. Oh, okay. Couldn't keep the sound low enough for the venue. Interesting. So they complained about it being too loud.
How's that work?
I've had a couple of venues where I had a couple of gigs where they wanted it quieter. They wanted it as quote unquote background music. And I'm sitting here going, if you want a background music, you shouldn't be asking for live music.
Yeah, just play it over your speakers, from a computer or something.
How are we doing over here?
And it's like, oh, we like how you're playing the guitar, but could you play it quieter? It's like,
Right?
You tell me how that's possible.
Oh, it makes me think of one of my favorite movies. This is Spinal Tap. Well, couldn't you just make 10 louder? But this one goes to 11. Oh, wow.
There's a lot.
That's,
You definitely make an office.
Oh, no, I was looking at what Frostbite said. Yeah, that does make it challenging. Did they not give you a decent soundboard to work with? Okay. But the amps on the bass and the guitar were just they went to 11.
How much bass do you want? Yes. All of it.
Steel beams. That's what we're short on right now. Everything else is looking good. And yes, I'm building a construction warehouse over here, but only because I don't know if I need it or not. Okay, I got you, Frostbite. Well, we've got a bit built over here on Foundry tonight. So, finally got the thing making drones. And we got it making energy cells. Next up on my building, on my list of things to make. Where is it? There it is. Oh, that's a pain in the butt. I am not making an excess of glass. Alright, Frostbite, have a good night. Thanks for being here. We are not producing enough gravel. I mean, we are, because it's one of those where if the machine's not always running, then we're not producing enough. Well, eventually it's going to back up, no matter what.
Yeah.
but we need glass for making. Yeah, see, another thing that going. We need our shopping mall. But yes, I get it. Trying to learn this game right now. You know, if we were playing Satisfactory and we're starting from right at the beginning, you know, Thunder and I could hop in there going, all right, I'm going to work on this, you work on that, and we're going to meet in the middle. And both of us would have factories thrown up and everything, and all of a sudden we'd be in, you know, tier 2 stuff before the end of the stream because, well, we've played a lot of Satisfactory. Thunder's played a lot of Satisfactory. You know, so it's like, you know, we know exactly where we're going to go on the map, and here's I'm going to settle the factory, and whereas here, you know, that's the other thing I like about this map and this game is the fact that the map is generated, so you never know what kind of resource nodes you're going to have and where they're going to be. You know that you're always going to have a xenoferrite, you're always going to have an iron and a copper node very close to your landing location. It's guaranteed. The rest of the resources are not guaranteed as to how close they're going to be to your initial landing location. I believe you do always wind up with a mineral, and an ignium somewhere nearby.
Yeah, they have to do it that way.
But beyond that, Olamite could be hundreds of meters away.
Yeah, I mean, I played Factorio games where you'll spawn in and you'll have, you know, things like oil and uranium literally very, very close. Like, it's just like, oh, just run a little pipeline, a little belt, and we're done.
Yeah.
And then sometimes you'll spawn into a world and you'll have to go literal freaking 20, 30 miles just to get to some oil and some uranium. It's just like, holy freaking crap. It's all the way over there. And it's just like, well, I can run a train because running belts is going to be way too expensive. I have to run a train. It's the only way. Drone ports as well. Way too.
Almost have enough steel in my pocket.
Almost.
Well, the worst part is that this thing's actually doing its job. Because one crusher makes enough for 2 smelters. The smelters are running non-stop. But the steel's getting used for multiple items. It's still making more steel than what's needed, but only by the tiniest amount. So I keep on coming over here and stealing from my steel canister so I can get the 200 steel in my pocket that I need, because I gave somebody else all my steel.
Yeah. There's a whole box of steel over at the research facility.
Oh, well, damn it! Run a belt over here. No, I'm kidding.
Like, damn. That's a long ways.
All right, so these are not the transport ships that I know of from the ones that I saw over there on his stream. Over on his server. I think these are specifically for construction. There's another transport ship that we pick up later on that we can literally just transport whatever material we want to anywhere on the map that we wanted to go. Because you build the 2 ports and you actually link them together. Because right now, I got the construction ship, I got the transport ships, and they say, we got no job. So,
Yep. Currently working on my main bus now for my raw resources.
well, these are transport ships, but I've got... I think these ships are gonna go. I'm guessing here because there's, unfortunately, as much as I was praising the amount of information they provide us in the information database, there are some things that we're going, okay, you told me how to build the modular buildings, but there's nothing. Look at the construction industry. It says for multiple buildings and construction site system for modular buildings. More information on how to set up and configure modular buildings. Take a look at the respective database page, blah, blah, blah. Once the modular building has been configured and confirmed for construction, it acts as a construction site that needs to be built. Yes, we've seen that. First, it requires resources, construction materials, to be delivered. In case of an adjustment or dismantling, it also needs construction rubble to be carried away. Once the construction material has been delivered, it needs to be built through a construction ship and its construction drones. Okay. Construction ship port houses a construction ship. Those ships will automatically fly to any construction site with any construction material available. They'll hover over the construction site and gradually build them. No need to assign the construction ship to a construction site. Everything's fully automated. If multiple ports are built, all of them will help constructing the building, speeding up its construction time. Transport ship port. Transport ship ports house 4 transport ships. Transport ships are automatically transferring goods from places that provide them, for instance, a construction warehouse, to places that request them, for instance, a construction site. Like the construction ships, systems all fully automated. Oh! Construction warehouses will store construction material and construction rubble. Transport ships will automatically... Okay, so you only need to build a construction warehouse over there. Well, because I've already got the transport ships built over here.
So you don't need a port.
Nope. You just need the warehouse, and these ships will leave from here, and they'll go pick up stuff from the warehouse where you're building.
Can I even make a warehouse? I might not be able to.
Well, you can.
No, I might not have the materials.
But
yeah, I need like polymer boards and
stuff. Well, I will come visit you in just a moment as soon as I have the requisite steel beams. Because I was getting ready to build one here, and I'm really, really glad that I just finished reading that. Oh, yay. Okay, I have everything I need. Oh, let's set our research. Because now we got to get the important research. The super important research. I'm glad that you got the expansion, because now you know what I'm researching, because it's what comes with the Founders pack. Mm-hmm. The executive office furniture.
Yep. Also adds a new type of material too, new type of block.
The marble.
No, there's a executive wood. I don't know what it's called, but
Oh,
It comes with the executive furniture.
from what I understand, they get that from From what I understand, they get that from secretaries. Oh, but dump bum. Yeah, bad joke. Wow, look at those power lines. They do stretch a lot farther distance than the small ones. Holy crap. That's a lot of foundation. I am really hoping it's hollow underneath that.
It is, yeah.
Cause I'm just like,
don't worry,
I'm just like,
fill it in.
why would you do that?
Yeah.
Well, right. Where are you at? I'm at your platform.
Oh yeah.
Or is this not your platform?
It is.
Okay. Where do you want the warehouse?
Can we shove it in this or near this corner with
Yep.
some space around it?
You tell me where you want it. I'm making it right now. Actually, it's already in my pocket, apparently. Inventory.
What was the size of it?
It's that big.
Okay.
So tell me where you want it.
So there's the ports.
If I need to rotate it, say if I need to rotate it, tell me to rotate it.
Yeah, rotate it. 90 degrees.
Just 90 degrees?
Yep. Yep.
Are those
Okay.
are the ports on the side you want?
There are ports on all four sides, it looks like.
Okay. Oh yeah, I see that. I see
Is
that.
there a panel on your side?
There is not.
Okay, so you'll have to do 180. There you go.
Okay.
Right.
You want me to scooch it back a bit?
1, 2, 3, 4. To go left 1 space. Okay. And then back towards you a little bit.
Towards me? How far?
Yeah. So just keep going. And give it a decent space. Bit further. About 5 or so squares. Okay, that'll do. Nice.
All right. Oh, wow. Check out this warehouse. This has got some interesting information on it. Manage inventory, destroy content.
Damn. Ship content to nearest warehouse. You can just straight up empty it.
Yep.
You can set it to empty, and that's nice.
But it'll go to the nearest construction warehouse.
Cool.
Okay.
I was hoping I could look inside of it and see how many spaces there were, but
I don't think there's a.
nah, it's just a little thing tells you.
Oh no, it's not any spaces. It can hold 25,000 construction materials.
So it's only for those 2 things that are in there.
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
Tunder's been spending all night doing nothing but laying down foundation.
Yeah.
I done built, I done built 3 factories while he's been, just putting down foundation.
Yeah, this entire space was jungle. where all this foundation was. It was just dense jungle.
You're making your way over to your resources.
Yeah, just making my main bus line.
Okay. Still, we got a nice bit done tonight. I mean, well, especially, not that you haven't got a lot done over here. I mean, dear God, drilling down all the trees and everything takes time.
Yeah, it did. It's just, like I said, about 90% of the time I've been here today, it's just been taking down trees.
Yep. So today, Tundra's just been walking around going, "I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay."
Yeah.
All right, but we did get everything built that I planned on and hoped to get built tonight. The only thing we need to work on now is to build a warehouse that's gonna make the construction material.
Uh-huh.
Now, we looked at that. It makes 320 per minute. As long as we're getting loaded properly. I think your clinch point is going to be your mineral rock. Because that's the one that we've not been running with any kind of efficiency over in any of the other places. And I think that's going to be the thing that you're going to need. Because that's going to be the concrete. And concrete is a pain in the butt to make.
Yeah. We'll get her done though.
Okay, yeah, and you went with a large transformer?
Yep.
Okay.
That's like, yeah, we're gonna need it.
Well, the large transformer can handle up to 10 megawatts. So
Yeah, and to be honest, I'd be like, every transformer you put down, there's no reason not to go with a large. It's like, well, why even put down a small one once you have the large, unless you don't have the materials, I guess.
See, by the time I get to this greenhouse and the biomass farming, I just don't understand the purpose behind it, because I'm already running on steam and all these advanced power options.
I think it's mainly for if you want to like do a bunch of planting and stuff. If you want to make trees and whatnot.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's why we have all the seeds. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's for that's for beautification. Got it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. Well, in that case, time to research this. Now, granted, I'm gonna research it, and we'll have it, but we won't be able to do any. We won't even be able to make it until we get this construction material factory going.
Yeah, it sounds like a typical Factorio game. It's just like, okay, I can now make the next research or the next science pack, but that's about 10 hours away before I even start making any of that.
Yeah. Actually, it might even be farther away than that, because all we're going to be getting is the radar, so we can actually have a stronger signal to it. So yeah, this place over here is going to be our next thing to really focus on. And I have no idea how much construction material per minute we really need.
So, I do plan on making 2 factories worth, though. That's why I made everything so large. 'Cause
Okay.
it's like, yeah, I'll be able to.
So, gonna do
Hopefully that's good.
640 per minute?
Yep.
I hate the fact that we can't take the refined iron to make steel. You know?
Yeah. There's not a recipe for
No.
the combination of just better efficiency.
Not that I've seen. I mean, I can go double check, but I've double checked and triple checked, going, man, there's got to be a way to be able to do this. You know, I was sitting going, okay, ignium powder and the cleaned up, you know, xenoferrite. You know, let me make more steel. And it's like, yep, no, steel just has one level. It's like, well, that sucks because now that means I gotta divide the xenoferrite and keep some as just rubble, and then the rest I gotta run through the crusher so I can actually get the plates and all the stuff.
Yeah. Well, I've seen a lot of like smelters and things all have 1 on them. So I'm wondering if that's where the efficiency would come from. Doing like Mark II and Mark III stuff.
Well, yeah, the thing is that if you go to the crafting and go to metallurgy, you'll see that you've got the xenoferrite ore, which gives you tier 1 plates, which uses xenoferrite ore rubble. You got your tier 2, which is xenoferrite ore, which we get from the crusher. And the same thing for the technum rods. But then below that, you get the xenoferrite ignium ore blend, and there's nothing past it. So we're forced into having to use the rubble, which kind of sucks. Alright, now what I was looking for though was the construction material. Wooden decor blocks. That's what you're looking at. It costs biomass.
Yeah.
Modes. Wooden decor block 1, 2, round inside, corner round outside, wooden door decor edge round. Yeah, you can. There's a lot of decor. And then we have all these seeds. It's all made. Oh, yeah, okay. So the greenhouse basically just lets us make plants. Okay. Right, which one have I not looked at? Sorry, I'm trying to get rid of all the yellow dots.
Yeah. It's like when you unlock stuff in Satisfactory, you want to get rid of all the stuff that says new.
Yeah. Okay, construction material. Xenoferrite plates, steel beams, machinery parts. That is a lot of xenoferrite. Holy crap. Just those 3 things together. And the concrete uses it too. And then you need polymer board and electronic components. Okay, polymer board's easy to make. I can throw that together fairly quickly. Electronic components will be easy to throw together. It's the concrete, advanced machinery parts, steel beams, and xenoferrite plates. Those 4 all require xenoferrite.
Uh-huh.
That's a lot of xenoferrite. Let me look at the map.
Well, we've got a few nodes around us, so.
Well, you got one that's to the south of you that's the closest.
Yeah.
Because
That's
right,
what I'm going to be taking from.
right now you're going to the Technum ore.
Yep.
Thing is that xenoferrite. I want to go see where. I'm thinking we're going to do an elevator for it.
Oh yeah, I'm doing even for the Technum stuff. I'm doing an elevator here. I think it's deep enough, so. But at least I can do one person elevator for both of these nodes because they're so close together. Just dig a little tunnel.
Oh, actually. Back to digging a tunnel.
Yeah.
Well, it's a little on the high end. But if I dig the tunnel here, you can get yourself a straight line. Because it didn't look like it was too deep in from this side of the mountain.
Yeah.
Well, right now, it's the best thing I can do to help out is get you your iron. Because my guess, we're going to need multiple mining drones.
Oh yeah. So something I've been doing a little bit of research this with one of my games, with the mining drones and stuff, and the numbers that come out of the drones are directly related to the distance that they have to travel to go get it.
Yep. No, that I knew.
Yeah. So yeah, if you when you put down your mining drones, sure they may be a block away from the node that you're mining in, but over time, it starts to slow down because they have to travel further and further.
Yeah, it's
so you got to do it one of two ways. You either move the miners closer to the node each time, after a while when it starts to slow down, or you just put down more miners. Either way it works. So.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's diminishing returns. Which is to be expected. apparently the middle of this mountain is a tropical rainforest.
Takes takes too long to delete the elevator. Dang it. That should work. Oh, now I've forgotten what the number was. No. I've also discovered too that to build a nerve pole, you don't have to jump and place the block underneath you. You just place the block and it pushes the character up.
Oh yeah, this didn't have to go very deep at all. Okay.
134. Remember that number, 134. 134. That is building. Whoa. Oh, interesting. If you're placing blocks and pushing your character up by placing the blocks directly underneath you and you shove your head through the ground, it pushes you all the way to the top of the landscape.
Interesting.
Yeah, very. I did it accidentally and it's just like, boop, you're at the top now. It's like, oh, okay. That's a quick way up.
How much space I got here? Not enough yet. And we're going to run a third opening. All right, perfect. And that's not far, so how much foundation can I make?
Close enough to the research
None.
facility.
None. I can make none more research.
Close enough to the research facility, there's 2 boxes. Foundations.
All right. I got your iron mining pretty close to ready to go. I'm going to grab a smoke, and then I'm going to go ahead and finish setting that up.
Okay.
It'll be up to you to run the conveyor.
Yep, I can do that.
But what I want to do is, learn more about the space station. Space station is central hub for selling your end products. Initially, it is damaged and needs to be repaired first through space station upgrade system. Making contact. To interact with the space station, you need to build a radio tower. Well, I'm working on that. And supply it with sufficient power. I think we got that covered. Through the radio tower screen panel, you can open the space station UI. Upgrades. On the upgrade screen, you can see multiple categories which can be repaired or improved. Some of them can be completed multiple times and provide benefits with each completion. Each upgrade costs construction material, just as modular buildings, and the ships from the transport ship port will automatically supply the space station from a construction warehouse once an upgrade is started. Here's the important part. Selling and permalite bars. To sell products, you need to move them to your space station. Transport ships will automatically pick them up from your sales warehouse. I don't have a sales warehouse yet. And move them to the space station. Well, no, I gotta have a sales warehouse. Because otherwise we're screwed. Once your station has any product in stock, you need to wait until a spaceship arrives, which will buy your products. You will get permalite bars. Item acts as a galactic currency and can be also used for crafting. To do so, you need to move those bars back to the moon. Build a space station requester warehouse, and your transport ships will automatically move them from the station to the warehouse. Okay, this is going to start getting complicated. Not that it's not already getting complicated, but, you know. So, Tundra, you know, you showed a lot of interest in Valheim with me, and the fact that I've got the dedicated server sitting there just waiting. What I'm thinking I'm going to wind up doing is going to be one of 2 directions. On one hand, I'd like to continue my push through V Rising.
Yeah.
On the other hand, I want to make sure I don't get burned out on V Rising.
Well.
And, you know, all the people that are playing with me right now, that they all, you know, they want to go get their castles built and that kind of stuff. So it's like, okay, I need to log into it once a day so I can tell my servants to go get more stuff.
Like actual NPCs or?
Actual NPCs, yes.
Okay. Funny.
Yeah, one of my guys came back going, I got injured. I was like, yeah, and you're injured for another 35 minutes. I was supposed to start my other stream with Foundry before you're healed up. So, well, that sucks. I guess you're just going to walk around the castle for a while. Because I can send them on, when I send them out on jobs, I can set the time limit on it to a degree. 23 hours is the longest I can send them on, and they come back with the most materials when I send them on the really long. But since I typically only play in the evening, sending them on the 23-hour quest works out nicely because that means I start off the stream and I get to collect all the materials that they went and got and then send them back out. Unless they're injured, and then I have to wait until they heal up from their injury. This guy apparently got stabbed in the back with a cross. Well, I mean, they are all vampires, so. Oh, it's humorous when they come back with an injury, talk about what injured them. You know, accidentally ate garlic. Yeah. And you're like, why? Why would you do that? So there's a lot to it. And now we're getting to the point that a bit of the game is a grind, and you and I both know how that works in these games. So I may do grinding offline, but then again, I've only got so much time to play.
Yeah.
So I'm debating on taking one night a week and going ahead and getting the Valheim stuff started. Oh, there we go. My headset disconnected.
Link established. Mic on.
Okay, I'm back. Anyhow, we haven't done Valheim in a while. Well, you've never done Valheim with me.
Yeah.
I've got a particular building style that I like to do and whatnot. I know everybody else has their own building style. I like to build a village.
Yeah.
So I'll have a central warehouse, a central kitchen.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody builds their own houses. We build paths out to everybody's houses. We build a nice village. I haven't got to watch it yet. I haven't got to see it yet. I know that Da Vinci and his crew are doing the Ashlands stuff. They've already made it to Ashlands. I've been, as much as I want to actually, connect and hit the like button and everything, I make sure I connect, and I connect for at least 2 minutes and hit the like button so they get the like. But beyond that,
yeah, try not to spoil.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I got a buddy of mine that as soon as we have a boat available, he loves to log in and do nothing but sail around and unlock more of the map.
Yeah, sailing is quite fun. It's definitely an enjoyable experience.
Oh, I love it. It's relaxing.
Yep.
All right, Foundation. Science.
Yeah, the only time that's not fun is when you're doing corpse runs. And you have to sail to go and get your corpse. And it's a long journey.
Oh, yes. Hey, I took a raft out into the ocean, so I know.
Well, that's not a good idea.
No, it did not work out well for the home team.
not even a good idea with a regular boat sometimes.
Can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do that. Damn it. All right. Oh, I'm looking at what we can research. There ain't much left before we actually have to start making the size pack 4, which requires the permalite bars.
So you got everything that requires like just blue research and whatnot.
Yeah.
Everything that requires blue and red.
Yeah, I mean,
Blue, red, and green.
now I'm grabbing the decorative items that we're not really using.
Yeah.
Just so that my research is doing something. Alright. Come down here. That's all the research. I have no idea how I'm going to get yellow, and I have no idea how I'm going to get that going. Well, no, I'm thinking about sorry, I'm shopping.
Yeah. I've made it up to just about up to your tunnel anyway.
What, with foundation?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. I was just gonna drop a transformer down on it and
Well, I wanted all the belts and stuff to be supported. I didn't want to do floaty belts.
Oh, okay. Well, it's in a not great spot, so you're gonna have to do some angles, definitely. Alright, plates. Xenoferrite plates, that's what I'm short on. Where's the storage thing for that? That's conveyor. I love what y'all built over here. Between you and Gone Home, y'all built some really cool stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I need foundation.
I got it covered.
And then I need... Where's my miners? Four of those. Well, no, I'm going to get the foundation inside the tunnel and everything, so I'm going to have the miners already set.
It's covered.
Oh. Alright, I'm flying back then.
Yeah, I'm currently digging it out to put the foundation down.
You shouldn't have to dig it out anymore. I dug it out the exact amount that it was going to need to be able to run 3 belts out of there.
No, I'm not digging the tunnel any bigger, necessarily. I'm just digging the block down to put the foundation in.
Oh, no, I dug down to have that. But, yeah.
Okay.
But, no, that's okay. It's your factory.
Yeah, you'll see what you gave me when I was done. Didn't realize that, yeah, he had it dug down already. How far you?
Yep. Yeah, I dug it out so that I could, but if you're going to do that, then we need to...
Okay.
find where they're at. Here we are. Line these up just right. Oh, not quite big enough. All right.
You think 2 belts ought to cover it, or we gonna need to run more?
No, 3.
3.
Yeah, I intended this to be 3 belts for you.
Okay.
Well, it's going to be a little more complicated, but you're going to have 5 drills going. As soon as I can find it on my... One's going to be offset from the others.
That's fine. Doesn't have to be perfect.
Well, it's going to be offset for a reason. It gets a few extra mineable blocks. And I'll let you decide how you want this stuff to balance out. My big goal is to get you tons of xenoferrite.
Yep.
It's a quiet night in chat.
No, yeah. No, yeah.
Yeah, the chat's been pretty quiet. Yeah, we got 7 likes on round 2. I know people don't like me having to have a round 2, and I get that. But you know, I've gotten where I can bring up round 2 fairly quickly. I want to see something. Okay, yeah. No, you had to. Oh, you got a whole lot of foundation underneath here that you don't need.
Well, that's because I made the stairs wrong. So
Okay.
I've set up.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. Just
Yeah, I did a single stair, and the belts are a dual, or
Yeah.
dual blocks instead of singles.
and again, I'm not gonna hook up any of these drills to the lines. So I figure you want to get your lines ran all the way down first, so you can decide on what exactly you're doing with them before actually having the ore coming down.
Yeah.
That way, if you need to rearrange your lines, you can do that without picking up extra junk in your pocket.
Yeah.
In comparison,
Yes, yeah, I messed up,
distance-wise, it wasn't too bad.
no.
Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, so does that actually require foundation?
Nope.
No?
But
Okay.
it's okay.
It looks a lot better with foundation. I'll say that.
Yeah, it does. But what's really cool as well is when you do have slopes without the foundation, it doesn't add the foundation bit underneath it, which is really nice.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it just bridges at it. It does like a thin bridge thing at an angle. So it's like
I was wondering about that. Say, where's going home? You know, he had all those tier 2 belts sitting in his pocket permanently.
yeah. Good thing I knew I was gonna need a lot. So
Yep. But I think 3 belts worth is gonna have you covered.
yep.
Well, I got you 5 minors. That just sounds wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. And it'll work right along with your little freight elevator there. So bring everything up to that little edge line.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know what? I haven't done this all night long.
Yeah. It's probably a good idea.
Just thinking about everything we've done. It's like, yeah.
At least this
Just-
has autosaves, so too bad.
It does. So you wouldn't be stuck too far back, but still, it would suck.
Yeah, but
Alright, so that's got the first 2 resources. That's got the iron and the technum. Oh, the mineral rock's sitting right next to it.
yep. I just gotta dig. I'm gonna go down there and dig a little tunnel
Okay.
to get to it. It'll have its own separate resource elevator, but yeah, it's sitting right next to it, so it won't be too hard.
Yeah, it's actually not too horribly deep either.
So it's the same deepness as this stuff.
Okay.
So
I
the cool
guess
thing
you're-
is I don't have to run power down here through the elevator because I ran a little shaft of foundation to connect the two.
Now, the Ignimore, it's definitely a little deeper.
Yes, I did say that. It's like, that one's a little bit further down. So that'll be fun.
Well, that's got you your xenopyrite and got you a decent block of it. You got a huge mineral rock sitting there. Technum is really decent size.
Yeah, you don't use a whole lot of it, luckily.
Yeah, well, I mean,
The
the ignum doesn't get used up. So I'll say the ignum doesn't get used up nearly as much as the xenopyrite does. Xenopyrite,
Yeah,
jeez.
that's iron. Yeah, I've noticed that a lot of the stuff that has to do with the copper, it's those factories, they make a crap load of the stuff
Yeah.
that copper makes compared to iron. It's just like,
Well,
you need copper wire. Well, each machine on tier 1 does 80 per minute.
right.
So it's just like, you don't need a whole lot.
Well, and that's the thing is that, from what I've seen, is that iron is intended to be the clutch point, so that you can get the big drill and the fracking and whatnot, to where you can get to. There are resource nodes that we can hit that are infinite.
I imagine you do enough research as well, where it would be just infinite or close to.
So, speaking of research, all right, what's next on the list? We've done everything over there. All these require. Well, that one doesn't. All right, fine.
Advanced explosives. I could use some of those right now. Blow up in my tunnel.
Well, apparently, the advanced explosives gives you a way to automate making explosives.
The current explosives take biomass.
Well, we got plenty of that. And then we can always, the next research can always be biomass, so that, you get your greenhouse and just go, I need biomass so I can blow shit up.
Yep. Yeah, I think that's the main reason it exists, so you can just automate biomass to make explosives.
So what you're saying is you're making fertilizer bombs. Shame on you.
Should be doing that.
That's when we bring up things that I cannot bring up on stream, because I'm sure it'll get things flagged.
Oh, yeah.
Something about a specific cookbook, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah. You can't talk about that in any context without getting at least age restricted.
Right. And so therefore, that's as far as I'm going with it.
Yeah.
No. Well, no. I'm just trying to test to see how close we are actually to 1984. And there's a few that are in the know on that one anymore these days, because it's not even required reading anymore. When I was in high school, it was required reading.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that been taken out of the school system.
Well, you know what? 1984 is probably not a bad thing to have taken out of the school system, but at the same time, he wasn't wrong. Of course, they got the new series now on. Is it on Amazon now or is it coming? I think it's coming. Where they got that 1984 series coming. You know, and I've heard so many young people make reference to Big Brother, and I'm left going, you don't even know where that comes from. Oh, and I'm grabbing a smoke because we're getting a little later part of the evening. I'm gonna run for about another half hour. We're gonna sit here and listen to Tundra, chop down more trees.
I'm currently digging a tunnel.
Oh, okay.
Same sound though. Pretty much. Surprised you can hear that all the way up there.
It's quiet, but I can hear it. There's so many aspects of this game that I absolutely love in comparison to Satisfactory. First off, having to dig down to the ore nodes.
Yeah.
I really like that. It makes more sense. The stuff's not just sitting on the surface.
Yeah, and Satisfactory 2 it wasn't designed with terrain modification in mind after.
Yeah, no, not at all.
After a while, like they did originally plan for it, but then decided against it and went with the handcrafted map instead.
Well, I mean, it gets complicated trying to make a voxel-based map. Now, the group that made this game did the voxel-based, but did it with cubes. So it's not as taxing on the graphical system or on the CPU because it's doing it in cubes. Whereas in a game like, say, a Shrouded, where you mine the stuff out and you're mining it out almost by pixel, it feels like.
Yeah. That's a lot more complicated processing power, graphics, and all that.
But back to what I was saying about the Valheim thing. I'm looking at setting up a schedule for the week, and it'll be the weekly schedule for a long time coming. Yep. So I'm looking at, Valheim probably on Tuesdays. 'Cause I'm still gonna have multiple. I'm still gonna do multiple nights of V Rising. And I gotta set the schedule right so I can, when I get off work, I can still log into V Rising and send my servants out and tell them to go do stuff. And if they happen to be injured and it's not a V Rising night, well, then they get to hang out around the castle. Today I started a new castle, and right now it's just a shell. But it's the next major clan castle for everybody to be able to make use of. It requires a lot of moving materials back and forth, whatnot. I may even take a night off from streaming to do some just basic grinding and moving stuff over to the new castle. But I'm thinking, Sundays will continue being Foundry. Mondays will be V-Rising. And the reason for that is that I've got McSire playing in V-Rising with me. And Sunday nights and Monday nights are his nights off. And so if I do anything else, then he's counted out. So I don't want to do that. So Monday nights will definitely be V-Rising. Tuesday nights, I'm looking at making Valheim. Wednesday nights, back to V-Rising. Thursday nights, tabletop. Friday nights, kind of a grab bag. Depends on what I'm in the mood for. And then Saturdays are literally a grab bag because I might have family stuff going on. I might have, I just can't set anything for a Saturday. But that's it. That's what I'm looking at playing for the next little while. Is we're gonna have Foundry, which is gonna take us quite a while. We got Valheim, which is gonna take us quite a while, and got V-Rising, which is gonna take quite a while. So that's what I'm looking at as my schedule for the next foreseeable future. And I know there's games coming out that I'm interested in that I want to get into, but I don't want to pigeonhole myself, and I want to make sure that, I want to make sure I'm playing the games I want to play. I want to make sure I'm playing games with people that I want to play with. So yeah, there's a lot going on. As far as I know, you're almost to the mineral rock. I think you've been drilling for a while.
Yeah.
But you're probably gonna want 2 belts of mineral rock.
Yeah, I was thinking 2 or 3 maybe, yeah.
I think 2 belts will get you everything you need. Plus some.
Yep.
Wow, look at that. Those lines go all the way up into space. And you are perfectly aligned with the foundation.
How the hell did that? Nice. That's good. I love it. I love it when stuff like that happens. It's like, oh yeah, you're perfectly aligned for this. Like, oh, sweet.
Oh, you could have asked me, because I've been sitting here floating the whole damn time.
I didn't know where it was going to be. I had no freaking clue where anything was going to end up.
Well, no, you could have asked me after you put it down where you landed, and I could have told you. Rather than you have to come back up.
I have to come back up.
Oh, that's right. Because you gotta
to put the top. You gotta put the top.
Gotta stick the top on it.
Yep. And there she goes.
All right. So that'll give you 2 belts for mineral rock. Because I really don't think you're going to need more than 2 belts. But no, the reason I was announcing my schedule was not just for your benefit, but also for chat's benefit. Here's the games that I'm going to be playing for the next foreseeable future. Why are you pulling from the back end? Oh, I see. You're doing the lane 1, lane 2 maneuver?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. But I figure this is a good time to stop because I'm out of boats. And I got the minerals connected where I need them. So.
Yep. That's got minerals, iron, and copper. So the only thing left, as far as belts go, and yeah, I could have spent some time getting the Olamite. Actually, let me go look at this.
Yeah, I'm built on top of it. I know. And I was like, oh, I'll just figure that out when I get to it. Yeah, it's right underneath this foundation here somewhere.
Oh
I
yeah.
couldn't scan for it, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's not showing up on my scan.
Yeah, but I did see it underneath here somewhere. Let's take
Fight. Height 56? Holy crap.
Oh, it's not underneath here. Oh, no, it is. Oh, that's right. It's like really freaking deep.
It is really freaking deep.
Yeah. Which is perfect because then I don't have to have removed foundation. I can just elevators.
So does the freight elevator have a fluid port on it?
I don't think so. Let me see. I have one. Let me throw it down. I don't think it does though.
It does.
No.
Nope. Okay.
Nope. Interesting. So we'll have to run pipes with pumps then, huh?
Yep. But we'll take use an elevator to dig down to it.
Yeah.
I love this. It looks like it's a dam.
Yeah. I was like, I'm gonna build along the edge of the lake. I think that looks really cool.
It does. It does. Why does it make it look like it's a dam on a lake? Why is it making the lake suddenly look like it's man-made? Wow, we got for the short time we played, because I didn't check to see how long the other half of the stream was. But man, we got a lot done. So now, next time we play, the goal is to get this construction material factory going, getting it filling into that warehouse. Because once it starts filling into that warehouse, then those transport ships and everything are going to come grab it, and we'll get the radar tower built.
Yep.
So I mean, we'll be setting up with specifically a factory for nothing but construction material. What is this? is this?
Look who popped in. Oh, man.
So I popped in?
Yeah, somebody popped in to your chat.
Hey, Petro, what's going on, buddy?
Does he enjoy factory games?
Oh, yeah, Tunter's been talking about you all night long, man. Something about you being his sugar daddy or something. You know. Apparently you keep on buying him video games. Oh, wait, that's not you, that's me.
You and Gone Home.
God, that scanner's huge.
Yeah, it is.
For as little arrays as that thing scans, that thing's enormous.
Yeah.
Factory games are not his play style. Yeah, and my problem is that there's only so much time in a day between work and everything else, and so I gotta pick which games I'm playing.
It'd be really cool if you could get a server for this one.
I've actually been considering it. Been seriously considering it.
Yeah, so I'd be on it. Just be like, heck yeah.
Well, seeing the server prices that they have, it's just my problem is it goes through a different company. I like for all my dedicated servers to be going through one company.
Right.
But for this one, I've been seriously considering because factory game. I know that with Satisfactory, I always go, nope, dedicated server.
Yeah, because just how much time things take.
Yeah, I want
Even
this.
this research, you said that advanced research a while ago. It's just...
Actually, it's not been taking that long because we said it, and when I say it hadn't taken that long, I mean it's taken a little over 20 minutes to get to 75%.
I figured it was more like half an hour to an hour.
Oh, okay, Petra. Well, that's been on my Kingdoms Reborn. It has definitely been on my list. I hear you, Petra. But yeah, Kingdoms Reborn definitely one that I really want to pick back up, especially now that we got the new factions and everything. There's so much they've added in. And just trying to fit everything into a weekly schedule is starting to become a challenge. So we do Kingdoms Reborn. I'd love to do it on a Sunday or a Monday because that's when McSire is available. Exactly. Well, and more than full time because I manage, so therefore I've had times where I've had to break from stream for sometimes for an hour and a half to go deal with a work issue. A work issue that I thought was only going to take 5 minutes winds up taking an hour and a half. Absolutely, Petra. Okay. Well, maybe we can talk Tundra into playing some Kings Reborn.
I already done looked at it. Like, nope. Definitely not.
Well, I mean,
definitely not my style.
It is automation.
Yeah, it's just not my style.
No, I get that. No, it doesn't fit your channel or anything. No, I get that. Yeah, well, I was also kind of waiting for Stoney and Sammy to get a little healthier. That they've been going through some serious health issues. Which is why I've held off on starting another Kingdoms Reborn. Because, the two of them were people that we enjoyed playing with. But, hell, I'd be happy playing just with one other person. Alright, yeah, let me relook at my schedule and see what's going to work. I know next weekend I'll be doing extra streaming because I'll be home and the family will be gone again. Well, at least that's the current plan. That may all. Oh no, it's turned a little sideways. My nephew, he's not even 2 years old and he's currently in ICU. Yeah, it just happened this weekend. But apparently he caught RSV, and for infants, really for kids up to 5 years old, RSV can be deadly. So it's got the family a little stressed out. And so that may put a that may pump the brakes on the quote unquote vacation this coming weekend. Yeah, I was looking forward to them going on vacation this weekend because I got a 3-day weekend, and I'd love to go to the beach to go spend time with my kids, but I'm only going to do it. I needed to be able to tell my boss and everything, a couple weeks ahead of time. My wife told me about this vacation about 3 days ago. So I'm left going, yeah, I don't think I can pull that. Oh, absolutely, Pedro. If I could, I would, but with work, my boss suddenly, put out the fact that he was on vacation until the middle of June. So I can't, sit here and go, yep, I'm gone too. Yeah, that doesn't work.
Yeah, so would it be nice when you could just be like, I'm on vacation for the next 2 months and just disappear? Not have to worry about anything.
Oh, he didn't list it as vacation. He listed it as out of office on international travel. And I'm like, you didn't tell me you were going anywhere. And that's why I got distracted in the stream, because all of a sudden I got emails. It's damn near midnight, and he's sending me an email going, all right, take care of this. And I'm sitting to the left going, a little heads up would have been nice. No. No.
How about some decor?
Sure. We'll get escalators. They're supposed to improve movement speed. Exactly, Petra. And at the same time, well, okay, I don't want to get into that, but I'm stuck in a position where I feel like I'm doing a shit job at my job, and so I'm staying constantly stressed out as to whether or not I'm still going to have a job. And at the same time, I'm left there going, you know what? They hobbled me, and I'm still pushing through. So, strength through adversity. Granted, there's only so much adversity you can deal with before you've had enough. But, alright, yeah, Tundra, I'm with you. It's a good night it's a good time to call it. So I'm staying in the game now.
Okay.
Chat. Thank you guys, everybody's been here. Hey, Petra, if you want to jump in voice after I end the stream, dude, I'd love to chat. I really appreciate all y'all being here. I mean, it is Sunday night. It's a quiet night. It's not a popular game, but hey, we still got 8 likes on the board. That is awesome.
Yeah, more than I get.
So, all right, Petra. Yeah, I mean, if you don't mind me hopping in there, then no problem. All right, guys. Y'all have a great night, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Tundra, Tundra, stick around for a second. I'm just in the stream.